This portion is brought to you by the Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat. The show is about to start. Hey guys, what's up? This is Phoebe.
And this is Mike.
This is episode number 45 of the Mike and Phebe Show. And today in the Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber of Commerce series, we are talking to staff. This is Executive Director Cyndi Lemke. Hi, Cyndi.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, fantastic.
I am excited to be here. Always really excited to be on your show. I love your show.
Yes. And we're missing Kevin Saunders. He is from business development, but we'll catch up with him in a little bit. So Cyndi, let's talk about your March events for the Chamber of Commerce there in Hemet, San Jacinto. You sent me a lot of awesome topics, so let's just jump right into it. Tell me about the annual Chamber fundraiser that's coming up in March.
So this is a really amazing. This is going to be so fun this year. It is a 1920s, roaring 1920s theme. And the reverse drawing, it's an annual reverse drawing. You buy a ticket. There's only 200 tickets. When you buy the ticket, it includes dinner for two and a chance to win $10,000.
Dang.
Yeah. And for the first 72 numbers, we play bingo. So we also have bingo cards that you can play as we're pulling the numbers, as you're hoping we don't pull your number because, you always want to be the last 10.
Oh my.
Really fun event. And this year we've added a DJ and there's going to be some surprise performances, if you will. So it is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness, surprise performances. That is so exciting. And I love bingo. Bingo and Uno, I don't know why. Maybe it's a nostalgic feeling for me.
Same. I love it.
That is so fun. And when is that happening in March? What date?
March 29th at 5:30 p.m. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. Dinner at 6 and the reverse draw starts at 7.
Awesome. So if people want to buy tickets, they need to contact you. They can email you, or is there a link on your website at all they can just click on?
There's a link on our website. If you go to events and go on the calendar to March 29th, there you can buy your tickets there. You can call us at the office, 951-658-3211, or you could email me also. And maybe there's it's director@hsjvc.com. And I know that sounds really, really fast, but if you take the initials from Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber, that's makes it a little more simple.
Oh, very nice. And how much are the tickets? I think you told us last time it was for a pair of tickets, right? 2 tickets?
Yes. Yeah. So one ticket is $150. It includes dinner for two and your chance to win $10,000.
That's awesome. That's actually a really good price, especially for such an awesome dinner and performances too. I mean, that is amazing.
And actually the whole entire reverse draw is a performance. We have a Vanna White taking off numbers. We have some celebrity number callers. We have, and by celebrity, of course, I mean our circle of influence or friends of the chamber. So it's always a lot of fun.
How amazing. We're going to have to check that out because that sounds really fun. And my question is, do you have to come in the 1920s get up and garb?
Ooh.
No, that is optional.
Oh, boy. Wow.
That's always really fun.
Yeah, and you bought a ticket. I'm not going to not let you in.
Is there a deadline to buy the tickets too?
Until we're sold out, because there is only 200 tickets.
Okay.
So we usually sell out. So get your tickets quick.
Yeah, definitely get the tickets. So that sounds like a lot of fun. I always like to see the outfits people wear, getting in the theme, the 1920s, the roaring 20s. So that's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of our board members and some of the guests and membership that have bought tickets, I think, are more excited about their costume than about the event itself.
That always makes it really fun too, because it kind of gets you in the spirit, in the moment,
Absolutely.
Brings you back in time to 1920s.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure we'll have some kind of a photo booth, a photographer, somewhere for everybody to capture the moment, because it truly is a lot of fun.
How awesome. I love it. Now, this next mixer that's coming up, it's going to be at Airtopia. Now, I'm really excited about that. You want to tell us about that coming up?
Yeah, we are so proud that Airtopia came to the San Jacinto Valley in Hemet, because it's something that we needed. And what's really cool is it's not just for kids, it's not just for adults, but they have the kids thing. It's kind of like Dave and Buster's. Everybody knows what Dave and Buster's is about. So it's Airtopia in Hemet, with, the theme of families, kids of all ages, right? Young, old, and everybody can enjoy an afternoon. And even in this beautiful rainy weather, it doesn't have to stop you from going to Airtopia.
I love it. And that mixer is going to be on March 27th at 5:30, right? Yes,
5:30 p.m.
Awesome. And anyone can join and celebrate and just participate at the mixer, right? They don't have to be a member per se.
Correct. The community is welcome. So come check out Airtopia in Hemet on March 27th at 5:30 p.m. You can go on to our website again, and it's just hsjvc.com. You go to events and check out the calendar. When you click on the event, it'll give you all the details, time, address, links to RSVP if necessary, but you definitely don't have to RSVP for something like a mixer.
So much fun. And this episode is going to air after I think we're going to have the ribbon cutting for Airtopia tomorrow in Hemet, right?
Correct. Yeah. We're very excited to kick it off.
Yeah, we're so excited. Mike and I love those kind of places, event places. There's another location, a different store, of the same kind of venue. And we love going to that, even though it's for kids. But, we like to play games. We like to have fun. Why not?
We're all kids at heart somewhere along the line.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And then you have other mixers going on in the month as well. One that I've seen is really interesting to me is the Women in Business mixers. You want to tell me about that?
So those are actually our networks. And this is something we do in routine on the calendar every month. The first Thursday of the month, we do Women in Business. It's at 9 a.m. And not all the time is it here. Saboba has sponsored us to host it at Saboba, but next month we're going to be doing it at the Village Retirement, and they actually have a beautiful dining room that we're going to have this network, and it's a wonderful place for not just women, but those who support women in business. So come one, come all. And we have a teachable moment, a speaker who's sharing insights on how we can do business better, different, or think outside the box. A wonderful networking opportunity. And sometimes we can bring raffles and raise money for different opportunities coming up, whether it's a program we want to put on or a gift basket for the San Jacinto Valley Women's Conference. That's coming up. So it's a wonderful, wonderful place for those that are in business with women, support women, and are women.
Awesome. Every time we see that on social media, I always put it on my calendar, but then we always have like a recording or something else going on. So I'm definitely going to have to schedule this one in just to make time for it and check it out, because it does sound awesome. And we're women.
Yeah.
It's women. He's married to a woman. So
we're not going to pencil it in this time. We're going to pin it in.
Yes, definitely. And another one that I saw that we missed again is a Multicultural Business Network. That was really interesting to me. You want to tell me a little about that?
Well, I think it's really important that we acknowledge our community, where we're at and what we're doing. And the thing is the reason we created the Multicultural Business Network is because we want you to know that you're not in business alone, but also sometimes there are different cultures that run into obstacles, but we can still learn from each other by sharing our stories, sharing how we overcame obstacles, and also meeting people that are there to support us. So the Multicultural Business Network is about coming together, and the networks are a smaller platform, so you really can build these relationships and deeper and feel supported and be able to support. But it's a place where you can come to share your story or learn from others in how to do business today.
That's what I appreciate about the Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber of Commerce. You guys are always so open about supporting the smaller groups, either, like we just talked about women in business and now multicultural events and things like that. So you guys are always open to support and not just keep it to one or two different groups. So that's really important in this day and age.
Well, and it was a big decision when we made that change to multicultural. And it wasn't because I wanted to exclude anyone. The whole point of it is I'm just one person in this valley. I can't possibly know every group, every culture, every group, right? In general. And I want them all to feel welcome, come to me and share what their obstacles are, share what their goals are. And I want to genuinely learn how I can help them reach their goals and become more successful in this valley. And then in this region and in this state, so I wanted to make it open, kind of like a open-ended question. I wanted people to answer that and come so we can learn and work together.
Yes. And another important thing too that I found is if you keep whatever trials and tribulations as a business owner or as a worker, really company, you don't want to feel isolated in going through the trials and tribulations, because then that just makes you feel really bad. But really, in actuality, when you communicate these little hurdles that we all go through, you feel better. You find out, you know what, we're not the only ones going through this. Other people are going through, even though we're a different group, and that's okay. It brings us all together.
Yeah, and it also shows that you're actually still on the right path where you're supposed to be.
Yes, correct. Yeah, that's right.
I think that's my favorite thing is that we could be, when we walk up to each other, we could look completely different and still be experiencing the same obstacles. And how validating is it to know that we may be different in some ways, but experiencing things that we can learn from each other to do better, to do more, to reach those goals. So it's really a place for us to come learn from each other, share our stories, and it's about business. I didn't want anything to exclude someone from coming to learn about growing their business, whether it's social media influence or growing their target market or learning about new products that they can sell to people they didn't even know that we're here to share that with.
Absolutely. And that's going on in March. What date is that exactly?
It's the second Thursday of the month. So it's March 14th at 8:30 a.m. And that is here at the Chamber every second Thursday of the month at 8:30 a.m.
Oh, that's very good. And what I appreciate too is you guys have different platforms too, where if someone is a little bit more shy, they can go to a smaller event just to start out. Like what we did, we met at your chamber there, and then now we're growing to the bigger mixers, the monthly mixers. So that's what makes it fun too. It's not as intimidating there.
Exactly. That is actually exactly what it's about.
Yes.
You come to meet your wingman.
I love it. And let's talk about the Valley nonprofit networking.
Well, so I believe it or not, there's almost 300 nonprofits just in this valley.
Wow.
We have over 100 members that are nonprofits or organizations. And I think it's very important, similar to the Multicultural Business Network, that the Valley nonprofits learn how to work together, learn from each other, and serve together. Because I know it's cheesy, but I really believe together we can do more. And a lot of nonprofits individually might be doing the same thing, just if they all came together, could do so much more. So it's about learning from each other, sharing their resources, sharing their needs, and helping them achieve how to serve this community just better.
What I appreciate too about the Valley nonprofit networking event is that you're bringing all the different groups together, serving as nonprofits, but we can also learn to collaborate together. Who can we partner up with? We can be more creative in our events, our planning, who we partner up with. So that's what I appreciate about you guys.
That's wonderful. That's what it's about too. And you kind of have to know what's going on around you. So you're not, you would hate to have 5 events on the same day. And if we all collaborated, we could have a bigger audience. So that's what it's about as well.
Yes, that's awesome. And I'm so excited that we're able to chat and keep up with our events in Hemet, Jacinto. That's really important to us. And where can we find you on social media? Obviously, we follow you on all social media, but you want to tell us where people can find you online?
Yeah, so we are on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn it's either at HSJVC. I try to keep it sweet and short, or sometimes I have to do the underscores of Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber. But as long as you put in the Hemet San Jacinto Chamber, you should be able to find us on Google, and our links should come up. You can always go to hsjvc.com and find where our social media platforms are. And we're always eager to learn about new businesses that we can serve. So it's important we meet you too.
Awesome. And can anyone join the Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber of Commerce? Like, they don't have to be a business owner per se, right?
Absolutely. Everyone is welcome at the Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber. And even if you're not a member, a business owner, we have memberships for individuals. So it's a place where people can just be a part of the chamber and learn about businesses and organizations in the community. All are welcome at Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber of Commerce, always.
Yes. And another thing that I appreciate about you guys also, there's all different kinds of people there. Like, we've met artists, we've met authors there.
Yep, sure do.
Who are members there. So all that join, they have a common goal that they want to learn to network and learn to grow their specific business. So whether their business is in artistry and crafts, they have an actual brick and mortar. You guys encourage the networking and don't make it hard either. It's very fun.
Well, one of the things about our brick and mortar is huge, and we really try to make sure people know where to find you. But there's also a lot of remote businesses. And I don't know if everybody knows, we have amenities for those that work from home, whether it's our conference room to have meetings or meet with clients, but we're also in the midst of updating the conference room to add more workspaces. So our work from home memberships can come and schedule work time, and you can do that a couple of times for free included with your membership. And we're very flexible with that because we want you to be successful, and sometimes you need your own quiet space to do that. We also have mailbox services and things that can separate your business from your home, if that's what you're looking for. So we really, really try to serve the smallest member to the largest member. Because it's not always about what we can do for you, but sometimes it's about what you can do for the chamber to serve the community. So again, we're open to everyone always.
Oh my goodness. Cyndi, we've been with the chamber there with you guys for several months, almost probably about 5-6 months.
I need to change my mail address.
See, we didn't even know that. And so that is really, really awesome. When you were saying all that, Mike and I were looking at each other like, what the heck? We didn't know. We should have found out sooner, and we could have been sending our mail over there.
Yes.
Come into my office.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I love that. And another question that I had also, say that someone wanted to join the Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber of Commerce. Do they have to be in that area in Hemet San Jacinto, or can they live outside of the area? What are the parameters about that?
I don't know if I've said this, but we serve everyone all the time. So as long as you are willing to do business in the Valley, you want to serve, work, or learn about people in the Valley, we want you to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce. So we do have membership from all outside of even our local region. We have members from as far as Los Angeles, San Diego, Northern California. And I would be honored to take my first out-of-state membership because we create a platform for you to be present when you can't actually be here. We have our monthly newsletter, which is our magazine. Sorry, it's not a newsletter, it's a magazine. So we have our monthly magazine, we have social media, and we do weekly email blasts. That's how we can keep you top of mind in our community when you can't physically be here.
That's what I love about your platform too. It's not only encouraging in-person networking, but also online. So you still have a visibility to the people that you want to do business with. So that's really cool. I like that.
So can it still be also, mommy, I want to join the chamber.
You know what? I'm against child labor. but I'm always taking volunteers. I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
See, that's official on the record.
As a Grammy of almost 6, my 6th grandchild will be here in March.
Nice.
We are kid friendly. We do encourage a professional environment, but we also respect life and what is it called? Life balance.
Yes.
And we know how hard that is. So you got to think outside the box sometimes for people to be successful. And sometimes you make decisions to support those around you, and learn about their obstacles and maybe sometimes work around that. So, we are a professional environment, but we also try to think outside the box to serve each other. As a matter of fact, now that I'm saying this, we have a member that is the local kids football team. They're a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh.
Yes.
So the Hemet Hawks are represented at the Hemet San Jacinto Valley Chamber. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, expanding to the schools because, there's kids everywhere, and where there's kids, there's parents, working parents, obviously. So yeah, that's another thing to think about. Yeah.
Working parents and or business owners too.
Yeah.
Maybe have a mixer at Airtopia with the kids and the working parents who are in businesses. Ooh.
That's fun. And you know what? And that's what's beautiful about just not closing your mind to this is what a chamber looks like. This is what we're supposed to do, but being open to suggestions and ideas. Both the school district or chamber members were very heavily involved with the CTE program. And as a matter of fact, I have a podcast interview with one of the charter high schools coming up here this afternoon. So we're all about serving the entire valley, from youth to business owners to seniors, our veterans. We just want everyone to thrive and be proud of who we are.
Yeah, because actually, when you think about it, when you start ingraining that kind of mentality with the kids, you start bringing them up. Okay, this is what we do in business. We still have fun. You still have a good time. You still learn and talk to people, but then they know, when they grow up, hey, I remember going to a chamber event when I was 5 years old. What's up with that now that I'm 20, 25?
Yeah.
Look it up, become a member. It's all a normal thing now.
Yeah. And I actually have the honor of being principal for the day in March on March 8th. For San Jacinto Unified School District and March 15th for Hemet Unified School District, and maybe vice versa. But one of the most exciting days of being an executive director is when I get to be involved with the kids like that. That is so fun. And they're so proud to show you around and share with you, their day. It's really cool.
Oh, that is so exciting. One of the good things about being an older adult, you've gone through life experiences, but you want to mentor the younger generation, whether it be, 5, 7 years old, could be teenagers. It's all about giving your knowledge and expanding your knowledge to the next generation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's giving back too. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good place to have a mixer too at one of the schools, the high school.
Yeah,
that might be really fun.
Yes.
Well, maybe we'll invade their prom or something. We'll come up.
See, this is where ideas are born. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Cyndi, I had such fun talking to you. Tell Kevin we miss him, and that we'll catch him actually tomorrow at the Airtopia ribbon cutting.
Yes.
Yeah. And we will catch up with you again, Cyndi, at our next podcast in March.
Thank you for having me. I can't wait to see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cyndi. Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks for listening to the Mike and Phebe Show on Alternative Twist Radio. If you missed any past episodes, just search the Mike and Phebe Show or Alternative Twist Radio on any major podcast app.